Today we're looking at Buyer Pass. I didn't say Easy Company Collectibles. See that? Easy Company Collectibles! Sorry, it came out in the big blurb. Today we're looking at the Prime 1 Studio Premium Masterline 1/4 scale. I don't know if I mentioned that in my last one. The R1/4 scale. Lord of the Rings Return of the King statue. Now, this is when basically Aragorn goes and retrieves the army of the undead. Bet you could smell my breath after that one. But I am Isildur's heir. Fight for me, and I will hold your oaths for the field. What say you? That sounded like Gimli. But today we're looking at the Aragorn 1/4 scale Prime 1 Studios statue. Why? Because I've been getting into the Lord of the Rings statues from Prime 1. They've been excellent day after day. And although this says sold out, Marcos over at Collector Zone can still get you more of these. He can allocate more. So do not worry. We can get you more of them even with the legless ones, we can get you more. Just click this little weapon right here and message him. And you can use code EZCZ to get 5% off and payment plans off of this price right here. So this is shipped, taxed, out the door, no surprise fees. This is what it is. And this is coming out when? Spring 2022. Ooh, a little dandy 1 year from now. We have time. So, Priceline Negotiator. Is it a good price? Yes. It's kind of weird because I went over the Frodo and Gollum, which was $1,200 as well. And I'm like, this is a way bigger statue with all these pieces here as well. And it was kind of weird pricing for Frodo, although Frodo was a good piece. It was a really good piece. Now, there's a deluxe too as well, but I think once you hit the deluxe, it just gets way too damn much. And I cannot justify. And I'm just totally fine with his face, his pretty little face right here. I don't want him screaming and looking all evil. So all that you see is what he comes with right there. Nothing switchable, nothing fancy. Just it is what it is, and it's all right there. Now, he is holding Isildur's sword from the looks of it. I love that sword. That's one of the best swords in all of Lord of the Rings. Right there. That, to me, is just beauty. Now, we have the King of the Dead right here. The King of the Dead right here. And then here, and then here. You have the two little warriors, basically two other characters. And it's a pretty good theme if you like the dead. The Army of the Dead. That's a pretty good theme because they give you the king right then and there. Now, this is clear resin, as well as the statue being polystone throughout. This sword is what makes him breach like 34 inches tall, I think. I think that's what it is. But I think this sword is stupid long, and it makes it really, really tall. So clearance is an issue as far as the sword goes. Same thing with the Berserker. It gave him somewhat of a height that was unnecessary. I wish they wouldn't do that, but then again, these poses are badass. So, with that being said, let's carry on. Now, it does look like a dose of... There's 59 pictures. We got to keep going. It looks like a dose of cloth material mixed media, but it is all polystone. What is a fantastic thing that Prime 1 does is really make polystone, look like fabric. I mean, that's truly crazy right there. The Prime 1 Studios Joker mixed with Blitzway. I think they're making a mix of mixed media, but that's, to me, either or is fine once you do it great. Now, here's the King of the Dead. This boy is looking bitchin' right now. This guy looks badass. He is... It would be awesome if they could do a very, slow pulsing LED green light effect inside of each one of these statues. Because they are clear resin, it would have been a nice add-on. Probably would have had to pay $200 more just for some LEDs. But it would have been a clear, nice show finisher on the shelf. And it would have, you can even add that yourself. I know a guy that can make me those LEDs for $10, Plug it into USB, you're set, you're ready to go. Here's the sword. That thing is massive. That thing is really, really, really big. I'm pretty sure it's made out of some type of hard plastic or polystone. I doubt polystone because it would be too brittle. Aragorn looks fantastic. The head sculpt on this guy is amazing. Viggo Mortensen is not all the way there, though. Although it does have a likeness to him, I don't think it's all the way there. The hair is very nice. It's flowing beautifully. And now some more of the dead. They look stupid. They look stupid good. I mean, I love the way they look. I can't get over how good they look. The way that the clear resin looks, they nailed it. And the paint apps on them, it just, you cannot depict any more better than that. I mean, that's just beautiful. Aragorn right there. Aragorn right there. Sorry about that. But I feel like these characters, I don't know if I should hold off on this guy or wait because King Lee did. Because we do have different versions. This is Return of the King when he's coming out with the king, with the army of the dead. But he also has the battle at Mordor where he's wearing full Minas Tirith armor as the king. And that would be, like, I think that would be pretty good. I think he did have this outfit on in Pelennor Fields. But when he went to Mordor, he was wearing that beautiful armor and such, which I really like that. So I'm kind of scared to order this one, given the fact that they may release another Aragorn with armor on. So that is going to be an issue, because I'm not going to risk ordering multiples of these. I just cannot afford that, Marcos. I cannot afford that, Marcos. Ooh, his little brooch right here of the Fellowship right here. And then, what is that thing called? I don't remember. Everything else is just, I don't have, honestly, no flaws. No flaws at this price. I see no flaws. It's just completely a great statue. Oh, look, Minas Tirith. Minas Tirith, that is a wonderful design. What a design, you know? Like, what a beautiful, beautiful movie it was. And that's why Lord of the Rings is statue worthy of me. And I'm glad it's 1/4, because 1/3 is, it's a bit wee big, and it's reserved for those Grail statues, whereas 1/4 is a bit more affordable. There he is on Pelennor Field. They're basically showing him on Pelennor Fields. Beautiful way they made the huge battle into that field. It's just a legendary movie that Peter Jackson made. All 3 movies. I haven't seen the other Hobbit trilogy yet, but man, oh man. Where are we at here? We're almost towards the end, and in the back, oh nice, it has a little pendant. But other than that, great statue. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait a while and see if anything comes out. But then as you get closer to this, I'm gonna go ahead and buy this statue, because I cannot risk losing the statue. As my dial-up connection loads here, I don't know what's up with the last photo. Oh well. But other than that, I think it's a buy for any of you Lord of the Rings fans. I really like this statue, and it defines Lord of the Rings. Really does, because the Berserker I got right off the bat. Legolas I'm gonna get because Legolas is cool. I don't know if did I make a video on Legolas? I gotta make a video on Legolas. Did I? Because I'm buying that one for sure. So that would be a good video. Anyway, if you like what you saw here in Easy Company Collectibles, make sure you buy or pass my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Like the video. Liking videos always helps. Why not? And